Hello, I'm going to do my best to keep this video to the point and be concise and not doodle. Doodle? I'm not going to be doodling. I mean dwindle, not doodle. I won't be doodling in this video, but I won't be dwindling either. I'm going to keep it to the point as much as I can. But a little bit of an explanation I feel is needed before I just show the artwork I've created for this. I bought the Raid. This is about the Raid, the Indonesian film from 2012. I bought this edition originally. This is the US edition. It's called the Raid Redemption. That's referring to the alternate, the uncut version of the film. But yeah, this is the US edition. I did buy the UK edition, but it had extra features that were very light, and some of them didn't relate to the film. This is more complete, I suppose. So I bought this US edition as the disc art, and inside artwork is just a still from the film. The problem with this, whether it be the UK edition or the US edition, is the image quality on the picture itself is frankly awful. The director, Gareth Evans, did not co-sign on it. He said he dropped the ball on it. It's not director approved. It looks really murky and muddy. The colors are lifeless and drab, and the film just looks incredibly dull, and not how director Gareth Evans intended it to look, as he said. Now, just last year, 2023, the film was restored, and this is where things get maybe complicated, I don't know, but it was restored in 4K, and I think it was shown theatrically in 4K. Then they came out with a 4K physical. I don't like the term physical media, it's kind of pretentious. Then they came out with a Blu-ray and DVD of the 4K edition, available only in the US, and I'm not sure why that is. Didn't get a release over here in the UK. So with the help of someone in the US, actually YouTuber, Basement Blues, Tony from Basement Blues, because he buys multiple copies of the same film, he said, I'll send you one of mine. And that's what this is. This is Tony's spare copy of the US edition. As you can see, it's got the subtitle Redemption underneath. Nice looking steelbook. Now the issue with this is, and I still have the J card. So it's a nice looking edition. 2 discs, of course, one 4K disc here and one Blu-ray. The issue I had with this, you see, the reason I got this is because I assumed that the included Blu-ray, this one, would be the new 4K remaster that's on the 4K disc. It's not, and I don't know why it isn't. Sony could have done that, they just chose not to. I suppose it was cheaper for them just to port over the previous Blu-ray. So that disc is this disc. It just has different artwork, but the content on the actual disc itself is exactly the same, down to the same menus and everything. There's zero difference between this Blu-ray and the Blu-ray included in here, and I bought this for the Blu-ray. So that was a waste of money, and it was cost a lot to have it shipped over to me, but I had to reimburse Tony. The problem is, I didn't know before getting it that it's just the same Blu-ray disc I've already got. So that was a waste of money, and this is unwanted. I'm going to be attempting to sell this on eBay, although I don't have good luck with selling anything on eBay, but I'll be listing it unused. I just tested the disc to see what it is, but I haven't played it beyond that. I need to find out that it's the same weak transfer that's on this earlier Blu-ray. Now the good news is that this year Umbrella Entertainment in Australia put out essentially this same edition, but with more extra features. But the difference is the Blu-ray on that set is the new transfer of the 4K remaster, but it's on the Blu-ray, so that in and of itself is a reason to upgrade, and I did. The problem is it wasn't available in a standard edition that was just the Blu-ray, the Blu-ray and the 4K disc. I had to get it in this fancy big set that includes this hardback case, this jumbo hardback case. This, I would have been happy with just this, just the discs in this version, but it was sold out. This is a limited edition as well, but it's the only way to get it, so I got it. This cost me a lot of money, but it comes with this behind the scenes experience and art, which is where it says the director didn't approve the earlier transfer. But yeah, just it has some backstory on the production. It's okay, but it's not really necessary. It also comes with a graphic novel that I think was made after the film and not pre. I don't think the film was based on the graphic novel. I think the graphic novel it was secondary to the film. But you know, I got this, and weirdly it contains the Raid and the Raid 2, so it says chapter 2 and then it goes on to the Raid 2, so I don't know. It's a nice graphic novel, but not necessary for me to own it, so I'm going to be trying at least to sell this when it comes with stills from the film as well. I haven't taken that off, but all of this is just additional stuff that I don't want. What I'm interested in is this here, because this is what I really paid for. This comes with a nice slipcover. I don't like this spot gloss, is that what they call it? I don't like that. I'd rather it was flat and not shiny like that, but it's nice imagery. But what you get on the inside is this original poster art on this version, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. But as I said, the Blu-ray included in here is the new remaster, so that's why I bought this. It's got the ugly 15 banner here, the huge one, but if you flip it round, that 15 logo is not on the other side. But that's neither here nor there, because as the point of this video is, I've made a custom sleeve and slipcover of my own to replace this sleeve. That is the 4K disc, the same one that's in the Sony US release. Now this does come with one more commentary than is on the other edition, exclusive to this edition, and that's on the 4K disc. So that makes this 4K disc better, quote unquote. I don't know, depending on your taste. It has more extra features. But the Blu-ray disc is not in here. And yes, they put in that transparent swing tray thing, not black. That wasn't my doing. But the reason why there's no Blu-ray disc included in here is because it's in here. And this is my, first of all, custom slipcover. All I did was I scanned this image, and it's got the spot gloss on it. Mine doesn't have that, and I prefer it. As you can see, if the light catches it, it's all equally shiny, not just the windows, but the whole thing. So I prefer that. But I took this for the front, and I took this for the back. So I combined this hard case set, and I combined this slipcover. That's the front, and that's the back, but I used that for the back of my slipcover. So here's the umbrella one from Australia, and here's mine. That is the rear. Identical, absolutely identical. And the front is not the front of the US slipcover, as I showed you. It's that front. So a combination of the hardback case and the retail slipcover to make this one. I got rid of the umbrella logo that's on the retail one, and I just found a screenshot of the lead actor, stuck him there. In my usual way, every Sony slipcover I make has a actor's picture on the front, the same size, so they all line up perfectly, matching with the bars on top and below. And I added the Sony information, Sony Home Entertainment there, and Blu-ray logo on top of that where there's nothing there. So mine has the Sony look, and this is my new custom sleeve. As you can see, of course there is no large 15 banner here on mine, but there is no umbrella one on here, because on the retail sleeve here it says umbrella. On the reverse side it says umbrella as well. I, of course, deleted that from mine. There's no umbrella written here at all. Just the image saying the raid and no other text. Much nicer, much cleaner, as people like to say. For the spine, just like with the slipcover, I put a picture here of the same actor, and in the top he's aiming with a rifle out a window actually on that shot. So I've got that matching. Of course the dimensions are different because this is a slipcover and this is just a sleeve, but that's the image I chose for the spine. It does stand out because that's not red and that is red, so that might be a bit too drawing attention to itself, I don't know. But that's the back of my sleeve and I like it. It is extremely plain, probably the plainest sleeve I've ever made, because it's just solid black and the actor is surrounded by darkness. It doesn't pop, it's not vibrant, but other than that, it's my standard usual layout for the sleeve, with the film synopsis on the right as standard. I put a tagline here, that's the film's tagline, and I stuck it on the back. All the special features are listed here, including the 2 exclusive new ones, which is, one of them is a fighter and he's reacting to fight sequences in the film. It's got all of the archive special features and of course the new ones too. So this is the definitive version. I had no want or need for the 4K disc, but I've put the information here in the standard way for Sony with the Indonesian, and it's got an English dub listed here in the specs. As you can see, all the specs are there. The region 3 logo, the region ABC. When it comes to the rating, the original rating is rated R for strong, bloody, brutal violence and for language. I changed that to for pervasive, strong, bloody, brutal violence and for language, if you can see that, because the action in this is just non-stop, so it is pervasive. I was nearly going to put there for non-stop, brutal, bloody violence, but I opted for the word pervasive instead, because I don't know what it is about that word, but I like to see it in the ratings.
God, you're weird, aren't you? I mean, you're really weird.
When it comes to the inside, I've got the same image, exactly the same image that's on the US one with the bad looking transfer. This is the reverse side of that, and I've got it on the reverse side of mine. This is the only disc I want. This is the remastered in 4K disc, but not the 4K disc. So that's the inside imagery that you can see through the transparent case. But one thing I noticed about this disc is that it says right here on the left, Dolby Atmos. It shouldn't, because this disc doesn't have Dolby Atmos sound. It has DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. And I think, yes, stereo as well, 2.0 stereo. So that's a misprint, but you know, that's a minor. There is no huge 15 rating on here on the disc like they do on the sleeve, which I like about Australian titles. They don't do that. It says disc 1 down on the bottom. The 4K disc says disc 2. But yeah, this is my quick look again at my sleeve, with the original poster art on the front, no other text but the title, The Raid. There is the spine again with that cast picture, and The Raid written there in the center. Standard Sony look. And once again, there is the back. Like I said, not one of my best, but I like it for what it is. And there's the slipcover, my custom slipcover, which combines both this chunky box and this slipcover together into one for mine, using both sides. Now, as I said, I'm going to try to be selling all of this, and well, maybe this too, I don't know, but certainly this on eBay, because none of these now are wanted. As I said, getting this whole thing is the one and only way to get this Blu-ray disc that is the film remastered on Blu-ray. So yes, I paid a lot more extra money. It was expensive, but
You stupid bastard!
But like I said, the only way to get it. Now I've got it. So this is unwanted and for sale. This steelbook with the 4K disc is unwanted and for sale. Of course, this comes with the 4K disc too, and only the 4K disc, because obviously not including the Blu-ray disc. That's why I bought it, for the Blu-ray disc. I might try and sell this too, but that's it. I'm talking for way too long. I'm going to end the video here. Let me know your thoughts on my custom sleeve, and I suppose everything I've said in the video. Okay, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Sorry for going against my word. I said I'd be trying to be punctual and right to the point and not dwindling. Maybe I did do that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.